Again podcast, you know.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
I got my guy, comedian Rev Walker tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Hey man.
Rev, what's
It,
happening, my brother?
bro, it's just good to be back in front of the camera with Jay Feezy. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in the light. You know, I feel like everything without Jay Feezy is just darkness, pure darkness. But when you got Jay Feezy with you, baby, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
all light.
man. We make a great tag team. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Pause, but you get
Right.
what I'm
I
alluding to.
understood. You know, these youngsters, they put a pause and all kind of innuendos on everything you say now. You know.
Hey, hey, Rev, for let's dig in, man. For people that does not know Rev Walker for your craft, exactly what you do. Um, Take us to the beginning. Rev Walker, at, at, at what point in your life you knew that you wanted to be a comedian?
Fourth grade. Fourth
Oh,
grade. There was this girl. Her name was Jacinda Brown. Um, and you know, I constantly made her laugh, and that was my day. You know what I'm saying? Like making
uh-huh.
Jacinda Brown laugh. And
So
you
this was
know,
the fourth grade?
fourth grade. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I loved Jacinda Brown my whole life. Actually, you know, it started in kindergarten. You know,
Uh-huh.
she had these little pigtails, the first little light skinned thing that I ever seen in my life. And mine was instantly blown. Kindergarten. I was 4 years old. I remember the day. It was early.
Wow.
Yeah. Blew
Hey
my mind.
Rev, at at what point in your life you were like, man, I think I'm funny? At what point you noticed that it was a gift?
Yeah, I realized I was silly in fourth grade, you know what I'm saying? Because she was very receptive, then the whole class was very receptive. And I got favor with the teacher, Miss Robinson. So I knew I was exceptional in just more than math skills, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The way I was putting those jokes together, because it was a welcome behavior for me to be the class clown, you know?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I knew then. Um, and then silly became funny. I guess I was about 14 or 15.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
That's when it took off.
Rev, do you remember your first gig when you first got booked and where that was?
Absolutely. The Actually it all started because you and Dr. Kino had
Kino.
this yeah, had this
Shout out to my
modeling
brother
call.
Kino. What's happening, big dog?
Yeah, yeah. Y'all had this modeling call. And it was with I'll think of the name of it, but it's an agency that places you directly with other agencies.
I knew
Pro
you talking
Scouts.
about.
Pro Scouts is what it was called.
Okay.
And this was 2003.
Okay.
It's 2003. And we go there, and y'all walk the catwalk, and then they say, "Hey, big man, come up here and walk the catwalk." And then you was like, "Nah, he's not a model. You know what I'm saying? He's a
Uh-huh.
comedian." And they said, "What?" They said, "Well, come on up here and do some jokes." So I got up there and I told some jokes about my dad being a preacher, about my mom being a disciplinarian. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? And then it just kind of took off from there. From there, they sent me to Dallas. I did a couple of shows in Dallas. Came back, did some local things here. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, that's when it took off. When at that Pro Scouts meeting with you and Dr. Kino.
Uh-huh. Liv- Rev, for everyone that always wondered, where where exactly are you from? Where were you raised?
Well, I was
Oh,
born in Lake Charles, Louisiana,
okay.
but then I moved to Lafayette my junior year in high school.
Okay.
That was a big ordeal because my mom was going through a divorce, and she was really starting a new part of her life. And you know, that was also part of the reason why I got all these stories to tell, is because I have so many experiences during that time. And my mom needed me to, you know, kind of lift her up, because being a single mother of two, moving to a place where nobody knows you, you know, like that was
Yeah.
my best friend. You know, like
Yeah,
that was
yeah, 100%. Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
So I got the vocab from an older person in my mother.
So when you move to so after so you're from Lake Charles, then you moved to
Lafayette, Northside,
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Mississippi. Yes,
So it was high school when you moved to Louisiana.
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. My junior year. Yeah,
Now, North Side, because I went to North Side High, and North Side was a very a very special school. You know,
absolutely.
and you had to have
Tough skin.
tough skin
Yeah,
to be in that type of environment. You know,
absolutely.
because it didn't matter where you thought you were popularity wise. You
You
could be the nerd
right,
to the most popular guy in school,
right.
and you still got John or Rig or what else they call it, or
So
roast.
so to break that down,
Uh-huh.
we're currently writing me, James Duyo. We're currently writing a faux history to where Johnning started. Because
Really?
yeah, uh,
Bro, that's good.
yeah, like the history of Johnny. You know, now people call it roasting, people call it ribbing, people call it cracking or whatever,
Yep.
telling jokes
Mm-hmm.
on. But in Lafayette, Louisiana, we call it Johnny. In
Johnny.
Atlanta, they
Mm-hmm.
call it Joning, but we call it Johnny.
Johnny.
Well, we came up with some fake history, you know, where it started in London, you know, it
Uh-huh.
started during slavery, you know what I'm saying? Because you know,
Really?
you got yeah, we just played it. We made some shit up, you know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, like even though everybody was slaves, I'm pretty sure one person was the butt of the joke at all the time. Like, nigga, you got holes in your shoes. Like, nigga wore, you know, like nigga, you wore a sack of a potato sack around your feet. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, look this nigga here. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Slaves, they still get it. You know what you ate
Yes, yes.
yesterday? Steak. You ate steak. Yuck. Like, come get some of these oxtails. You know, some throwaway meat. This chicken.
Hey, Rev, knowing so, that's what type of high school that you entered in, coming from Lake Charles to Lafayette.
Right.
Um, so can you recall that first day of high school? Did did the kids greet you with open arms? Can you recall that day?
Absolutely. My first two people that I met, still friends with them to this day, Shelly Hamilton and Brandon Dickerson.
Uh huh.
And Brandon, Shelly was open,
Uh
like,
huh.
you know, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, you know,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
very talkative. Brandon was more closed off, but they were very
Shelly,
respectful.
Dr. Keno cousin, right?
Coach Ham's daughter.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right, all right.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Okay.
Coach Ham's daughter. Very open, very talkative. You know, great communication skills. Her mother's an educator like mine. They were actually
Mm-hmm.
working at the same school. Um, so that was good. So to answer the question, Lafayette was the friendliest move ever. Now I just wasn't in a place to receive the friendliness because I wanted to be
Uh
back
huh.
in Lake Charles. You know, I miss my friends. You know, so
I guess I posed that question to you because I guess I was really trying to get to. Did you have to John somebody on your first day, or did someone John you on the first day?
no, not the first day. I made it about a month. I made
Okay.
it about a month. You had a couple of people. You had the Country Acres boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
The
That
Country Acres,
first time you had
yeah,
to John, who was
yeah.
your first opponent, man? Who was your
The
first
Country
opponent?
Acres. Troy with the nappy hair. Troy Gallion.
Troy
But
Galley.
yeah,
Yeah.
Troy had
Shout
like
out Troy, man. What's happening?
man, love Troy. Troy had severely nappy hair. When I say severe naps, like there was no combing this shit. Like run it under some water. Like the fuck is that? Pubic. So he would come up to you, and if you had something wrong, pants, shirt, shoes, he would look at you like, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then of course at Northside, the call to a Johnny contest was, oh,
Uh-huh.
you Johnny?
Oh, you
If you hear
Johnny.
that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
stop walking. Just go ahead. You about to get a show. Oh, you Johnny?
And sometimes it was for no reason.
Mm, mm. Yeah. Kendall Damon. Kendall Damon to this day is my champion.
Okay.
Shout out to Kendall Damon. He was the drum major at Grambling. He was the band director at a couple of schools. I think
Yeah,
he found in
Kendall.
our
Yeah.
village.
Shouts
Yeah,
out to Kendall. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but that's my Northside champion. He would give you the rapid fire of John and being like fat hair, spoon lining.
So you saying that Kendall was the coldest with
Hands
the
down.
Johnny?
Hands
Really?
down. Hands down.
All right.
I
What
told
about,
stories.
bro? Come on, bro. I know Kendall was funny, but what about like
Emil Carr.
Johnny Babineau,
Johnny Babino nice.
um, Rynell,
Nah.
no?
Our little brother, he was good. He wasn't there.
What
Uh,
about Reginald Allen,
Reggie
Red?
Bro, Emil Carr.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You had the Jermaine Martin was in there, but Jermaine Martin had too many spots I could hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as many as he gave, he took. You know what I'm saying? So it was just
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah.
You know. So, but Kendall was that dude that you look at and you think, oh, I'm about to get him, and
Yeah.
no, it's not where his brain came up with stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea. He was just a genius.
That's good
Kendall
stuff,
Damon.
man. Now,
Mm-hmm.
Rev, we also know that you're not just a comedian. You do have on your resume, you are an actor. Do you remember the first time that you got booked for an acting gig?
Oh man, stage plays. I've done stage plays for a while.
Okay.
The most memorable
And you
one.
still getting booked for stage plays?
Absolutely,
Yes, yes.
absolutely. It's time for me to go ahead and put out the ones that I've written.
Mm.
But most memorable time that I got booked was I was an extra in Ray, and that was March of '03, and they called Kendall, but Kendall and I wasn't speaking at the time.
Was it Dr. Kino?
Yeah, Dr. Kino.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So we weren't speaking at the time. So he told somebody else about it. And he said, hey, make sure you take James with you. And I was like, oh man. So we went, we experienced the whole thing. And we was in the scene where Ray is about to perform
The movie
and they're
Ray.
protesting. Huh? The movie
The
Ray.
movie Ray with Jamie Foxx, right?
Exactly
All right.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly right. We're protesting, saying no more Jim Crow. No more Jim Crow. And he turns around and gets back on the bus. Well, at the beginning of the day, I'm one of the tallest people there. I'm 6'3.5", right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm standing in the middle, and you can see me, but I can tell where the cameras are angled. You can't see me.
Okay.
So by the end of the day, I realized I could walk with the camera like this. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
stay in the lens. So you get a very good shot of me a couple of times.
That's
Mm-hmm.
so funny, man. Hey, Rev, one of the last well, one of the last shows that we did, me and you, we were speaking about relationships,
Okay.
and you are getting a lot of flack on the internet
What?
for you speaking about your position about being a side dude, a boyfriend number two. You know, I had a lot of comments, people going after you like, why are you flexing? Like,
Mm.
that's not a flex. Like, why are you bragging about that?
Oh.
What's your response to the critics that's really going at you in the comments about you talking about you being a side dude?
Grow the fuck up. That's my only grow the fuck up. You work a full-time job.
Yeah.
At some time, well, not you, but a lot
Yeah,
of
I
us
got
work,
you. Yeah, yeah.
work a full-time job. At some point in the year, you have to take a vacation just to recharge your battery.
Uh-huh.
I'm the vacation of relationships. Oh, come on now. I wasn't gonna speak this shit out here like that, but that's exactly what it is.
So,
Side dudes are very necessary.
man, talk to him.
Work husbands, like the things that
Uh-huh.
people can't say to their man at home,
Uh-huh.
they go to their work husband and they release that out. You
Yeah.
know, me being a habitual side dude and a habitual work husband, it shouldn't give you concern. It should give you relief.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing
Because
that
you
you have a
helping
big,
you helping out the relationship. You actually making the
absolutely.
relationship stronger.
She would have left your motherfucking ass long ago if it wasn't for me. So yeah, my direct response to that is grow the fuck up.
Because you allowed that woman to go on vacation and then get back to her original born life, right?
I allow her to breathe. I allow her to take a breath. I'm ready to leave him. Why? Because he don't listen and he don't do this and he don't do that. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
There's a list of things that he does do. And and speaking to the side dudes out there,
Uh-huh.
you should not be like Joe. Joe was a horrible side dude. Joe said, "Tell me what kind of man would treat his woman so cold." See, he was talking down on the main dude. Treat
Uh-huh.
you like you were nothing when you're worth more than gold. Look. That's not the kind of side dude I am. I I build up the main man. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that in this story, you are the main character, sir. That man is a provider. That man is he's a protector. And though he don't do those little things,
Yeah.
that's why you have a part-time position in your life.
Mm. Mm. So basically, rather than getting signed for 50 million for a year, it's a short-term deal. You rather come in and get 10 million a year for long term.
I'm a contract laborer, seasonal, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Stevie Wonder has a song that says, "Let me be part-time lover." Like, I didn't create this position. This has been that. Whitney Houston has a song that says, um, um, "Though I try to resist being last on your list."
Uh-huh.
That means this man got a wife and kids. This man wake up in the morning, he go and do all kind of shit. And look, all of the just when everything else is done,
Uh-huh.
she take whatever's left. I'm Whitney Houston. I'm Stevie Wonder. You know, I don't
I'm
mind
with
being a
you.
part time.
Hey, Walker, man. Singer Neo is out here having the time of his life,
Uh-huh.
showcasing his 3 girlfriends.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your stance on polygamy, man?
Um, on the woman side, if you're a woman with 3 dudes, cut that shit out. That's not of
Mm.
God. That's not of God. No, and not
So a woman with 3 dudes, that's not
absolutely
polygamy.
not. Absolutely can't happen.
It
You
can't
got
happen. Okay.
you can't you got 3 ninjas busting. Oh man, no. I'm gonna tell you like my boy K Chill would say, that shit that's nasty. What kind of shit is that? That's so nasty. You got that. Nah, I could never. Nah, you a piece of shit. If you got 3 men busting in you at the same time, you are not fit for the kingdom of heaven. Now, if you're a guy,
What about the guy point of view,
the
the
guy
guy
point of
side
view,
of that? Yeah.
for me, um, real life, biblically, in Acts, it says if you are to take on more than one wife, you have to treat them equally.
Mm.
That would be my only stipulation. Like if I was to be in a polygamous relationship, I would have to make sure that I'm mentally prepared to deal with 3 different women,
Yes,
two,
indeed.
three,
Yes.
4 different women, multiple personalities, multiple
Yes.
needs. Like that's really we tend to look at it like what can these women give to us?
Okay.
But as a man, you have to at all points look at what you can give to your woman. And I don't
Mm.
think I have a big enough cup to pour into multiple women at one time, which is why I would just focus on one. Even when I'm the side dude, I'm only a side dude to one woman, you know.
Mm.
And I don't take on a full-time relationship in those periods because I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to excellence. Reverend James
Hey,
Walker, side dude
hey,
supreme.
hey, Walker. Ayesha Curry was on. a podcast not too long ago, and she was just saying that before her and Stephen Curry started dating, he was not her type.
Okay.
Now, many years later, she's married to him. He's one of the most successful basketball players of our career. So he's established. They have kids. I took as kind of talking down on your spouse in a space that you really should have kept those comments to yourself.
Mm.
If you can sit Ayesha Curry down and give her some advice on speaking that way about her husband to other women in a public space, what would you tell her?
My advice is built for the 99s and the 2000s. I
Uh-huh.
would I would say sit down and chill the fuck out. But in this day and age, in 2025 and beyond, it's 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 textbook to overtalk.
Uh-huh.
We're in the age of tell it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, my advice would be whatever gets you that book deal, you go ahead and tell it. But as for me in my house, what happens with me stays with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Yes, yes,
share that kind of information.
yes.
Hmm.
Hey, in the
But
dating,
wait,
go
before we
ahead.
move on,
Go ahead.
also, we also have to look at her audience. She's
Mm-hmm.
influencing single women trying to get a man.
Mm.
Hoping, well, let me not say trying, because for me,
See,
that's an incorrect word.
I didn't look at it that way. Go ahead.
Yeah, she's influencing women in the hopes of finding or being found by their perfect or right counterpart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is that productive? Is what she's saying productive to your life? You know, like is she saying something that you can take and be like, you know what? That's gonna help me get the ninja I need. You know, you
Uh-huh.
know what I'm saying? Because it's tough out here. It
It is,
really
man.
is. It really is. And the reason it's tough is not because people aren't perfect. We know they're not perfect. Why it's so tough out here for us is of single people is
Uh-huh.
because we took all these years taking the best parts of different people. You date two or three
Uh-huh.
people a year, so you start taking on the best parts of them. So you get to your 40s, and now you're Frankensteining your best
Uh-huh.
person. You like, I want a person that could do this and that and do this and do that, and they gotta be this and they gotta make that. God damn, you ain't gonna get all that in one person.
Yeah, man, right?
Like
And
maybe get with them and work with them on how to become the better person.
and I'm glad you said that because that was I was moving into that. What you think about the criteria of dating now with modern women? Modern women, they want men to have the six-figure income
Yeah,
and be taller than 5'9", 6 foot.
yeah,
Knowing that those numbers still is 3%, 1%, right? And knowing that there's more women on this earth than men, and if every woman has that same standard, what do you say to those women that they feel that every woman is gonna find that type of man?
look, I would say, um, keep on living. Keep
Mm.
on living. You know, the other day I had beet juice. I always thought beet juice was. I thought beets
Beet
was
juice.
nasty. Yeah,
Okay,
but
man,
I,
that is nasty, bro. Beet
well,
juice.
I read that it's good for your blood with the magnesium content.
Okay,
It's
okay,
good for
okay.
your blood pressure. So people, which I moved back to help my mom. She had a stroke and has consistent and constant high blood pressure. Well,
Okay.
for the past 3 weeks, I've been giving her a little glass of beet juice to start her day. And where her
Okay.
blood pressure has been like 168 to 175 over 100, it's been like in the 130s, like 131. I'm not saying that beets are the cure, But that's the
Uh-huh.
only change that we made and it happened. But I said all that to say this. I didn't know that I liked beet juice until I tried it.
Okay.
So for all of you guys with a type or that was told that you like something,
Well, I see where we're
and
going.
you're dead set on this thing, give something
Mm,
different a chance. You may
I
just
hear you,
fucking
bro.
like it. You know?
That's some good advice, man.
Yeah.
Hey, lately, podcaster and Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp, um, he's been in the news. He settled with um the OnlyFans model by the name of Sophia. But now you'll see her posting on Instagram now, flexing with the money, and also she even put up a post saying that she's retired and now you should um call her boss or the Don. What do you think about that, man? This young lady settling for $50 million and then now retiring OnlyFans and flexing about it. What do you have some advice to other men out there to help them or guide them to hopefully not get caught up in a situation like with Shannon Sharp?
No, I don't. Because I don't know a ninja with 50 million. So so look, keep doing what you do, King. You can't get what you ain't got. How about that? Go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp stupid as fuck, though. I'll tell you that. For Shannon Sharp, I got advice. Look, bro, get you a wife. Get you a wife and get you an ugly side chick that you
Yeah,
can just do
yeah.
some nasty stuff to, because that shit didn't work. I'm pretty sure it was not worth $50 million.
That's
I'm
funny,
pretty sure
man.
it wasn't. And look, real life, I would have been in court trying to negotiate. Hey, look, if I give her this 50, can I still smash? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some reciprocity for this 50 million. Not no mother boy, you lying. You ain't gonna stick me with a $50 million bill and you gave me two shrimp fried with some lettuce. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah,
Man.
pack you up.
Let me ask you this, Rev. You think women nowadays rather date a man with money and is unfaithful to them, or date a man with not a lot of money but loves them?
Man,
Where you think we going with the dating
I'm
these
about to scare
days?
you, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm about to scare you with this answer. Women today are dating both.
Okay.
Women today are the dudes of yesterday. They will
Women today are the dudes of yesterday. Did I get that right?
absolutely.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yes. Look, if you want a man of the 90s, get you a young woman today.
Okay.
they are the 90s men. They don't give a shit.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm not gonna say this young lady's name, but I tried to play on her emotions, and that was an absolute fail. She was emotionless. You know what I'm saying? Like I could not make her feel for nothing.
Really?
Recently,
No emotions, no heart, heartless.
yeah, Icebox, what a
So you're
heart used to be.
saying, so you now, not all, but a lot of women these days, not all, again, not all, only
It's hard
some,
for
are
it's
what,
hard for me to say not all, but
oh,
yeah.
I know, but I'm trying to be
Woo.
politically correct.
Right.
Walking around here with a body with no heart.
Absolutely. The Tin Man. The
Mm,
Tin Man. Oh no, that's the
really?
lion. That's the cowardly lion.
Cowardly lion. Okay.
Yeah, but they're not scared about it. Nah, it's the Tin Man, but it's not a brain. It's the heart part. They don't give a shit. You
God damn
understand?
it.
They don't give a shit.
Hey
Yeah.
Rev, there's a viral video. This guy was going on this first date with this woman, and it was a dinner date, and she pulled up to the dinner date in an Uber. Hop, she came hopping out, but also her 3 kids came hopping out of the Uber too at the restaurant.
Okay.
If a man is ever in that position, what should be our approach? Should we have a direct answer to her? Should we just allow it to the kids to tag on that first date? What should be our approach?
If and my friend and brother Joshua Thomas would say, I can't tell you what to do.
Okay.
I can only tell you what I would do if I were you. If I'm at a restaurant and the young lady gets out of an Uber and she has her kids, just to paint the picture, how many kids we talking?
It was three kids.
We're at a restaurant. You
Okay.
get out of the Uber. Your 3 kids get out of the Uber. I'm gonna stop the Uber. We're going to have the date, but we're gonna change restaurants. I'm taking your motherfucking ass to Burger King. We getting Happy Meals and Crowns, and we gonna have a ball. You want some large fries? Got you. Which one?
But the kids are allowed to stay though.
I personally would let the kids stay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you're not getting Rufinos. You're not getting Ruth Chris.
Not getting that steaky steak.
You're not getting you're not getting no Perry Steakhouse. You ain't getting none of that. No, we're gonna get a plate lunch.
We not ordering no drinks tonight.
Man.
We talking about $15, $20 a drink. We not ordering no drinks tonight.
You showed me who you were with your lack of communication skills. Because you slid that on me. And I ain't gonna let them kids suffer. You know? But hey, oh, you got your kids. Not a problem. Why you didn't tell me? Oh, that sounds good. Hold on 1 second. Are we going in? No. Yeah. We're going to a different restaurant. Taco Bell. Yeah. You get Nacho Bell Grundis tonight with your funky ass. Yeah.
Hey Rev, what has been the worst male fashion trend that you've ever seen?
Skinny leg jeans. 100%. Yeah. I'm glad you asked. And look, hey, tell them we did not rehearse that. That is absolutely the first time I heard that question. I need
Hey man, my pen's kind of tight right now, bro.
Yeah. Listen, hey, there was times I saw Feezy, man, and I could count the change in his pocket, man. Like, God damn, that's 6 quarters and a nickel right there. You can't tell me shit.
Now, by asking for 6 quarters, he better not see you don't have it, cause Ninja, I see it.
Yeah, that man say, yo, look, I got a leaky tire. I got to stop and put some air in it real quick. Yeah, 6 quarters and a nickel. So, real life, skinny leg jeans was the fashion faux pas. It happened about 2009, 2010.
Okay.
And I ended up, aside from doing comedy, I also do poetry. And I ended up writing a poem about it. That's why I remember the year. And
about skinny leg jeans?
About skinny leg jeans. Absolutely. Like the head go. Because I can't say the G word, I'm going to say the G'est shit I ever seen was men about as big as me who tried to fit great masters of manly asses in skinny leg jeans. It seems to me that fashion has lost its damn mind when Kanye West and RuPaul's gear can intertwine, when ninjas can walk around thinking that skinny leg jeans is kicking when, bitch, I see more legs and thighs on you than a box of Church's chicken. And that section that's meant for erections is encapsulated so tightly that you should have a yeast infection. Walking around thinking that you're a big time and squeezing your coals so tight that you can piss diamonds. Come on, King, you gotta be kidding me. I need to breathe because I'm at the utmost point of festivity as you and those dungarees pull to the utmost point of stretchtivity. Breathe. Every time I see you stunting some pants so tight when you fight, the bitch roll to the front. Breathe. And enjoy that you love the skin you in, my little friend. They're not denim when you in them. It's more like Boudin skin. And so on and so on. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rev, and on the flip side of that, what's the worst woman fashion trend that you've ever seen?
I have a love hate relationship with jeggings, leggings. You know what I'm saying?
Jenkins, okay.
Yeah, it made women okay to wear that shit everywhere, and that's it's not okay. It's like curlers. You don't wear leggings out like that. This little stretch dress that Cardi B is wearing in her pregnancy photos with the big ass fucking areolas that's been dipped in chocolate. I know the motherfuck you lying, bruh. These big chocolate nipples, that's natural. It's very natural and it's natural. We love natural. I see the metaphysics, see the how do you say that? Yeah, yeah. Put them motherfucking prehistoric titties back.
And listen, everyone watching this pod tonight, that's where the laughy emoji come from on
It's great.
on the
It's probably the
logo. That's
greatest
that's
titties.
what that means.
It's the greatest titties I've ever seen. Cardi B, we love your titties. I know they're big and chocolate. Yeah, she was leaning in the lake at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You
Hey
know,
Rev,
uh-huh.
there was this guy online, and he was saying that it's not gay or you're not gay if no one's seen you do this act.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? If you do
Hell,
something unmanly like, do you feel that if no one actually see you in the act, do you think it's not gay?
gay is not about who sees you do it. And this is where, as a father, I gotta talk to the YNs. Like,
Okay,
I don't
okay,
want you to trick yourself into thinking that it's not when it really is. It's not based on who sees you do it.
okay.
It's based on the act. If you suck a dick, young man, that's homosexual activity. You know, if you have any homosexual, and we don't care. That's the second
Yes.
thing, and very you shouldn't have to hide who you are and what you do from
Okay.
the world. It's none of their business. Who you love and who you sleep with is your business. You
Uh-huh.
shouldn't have, I don't need to wear colors. I don't need to tell people I'm straight, gay, bi, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Nah. That's a part of my life that's private. Anyway, nigga,
Uh-huh.
what you do for a living? Nigga, I just heard some shit, nigga. What the fuck was that? Okay. Nigga, I'm scary, nigga. I ain't got my gun up here, nothing.
So, Rev, you're basically saying that it's not about me knowing if you're gay, it's about you knowing if you're gay.
Exactly right. You know, because gay is here. Gay
Got
is
you.
in your heart. It's in your
Is
heart.
so is gay in your heart or is gay in your mind?
It's gay in your heart. Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, no. Cause you don't take wee wee unless you really love that shit. It's in your heart. It's in your fucking heart. You know what I'm saying? That's between you and God. Hey, and I don't have a heaven, and nobody has a heaven or a hell to put you in.
Uh-huh.
So we can't judge you for it.
Let
You know.
me let, let me ask that's some good stuff, Walker. Let me ask you this, man. Dating. What's some good places to meet a woman these days? Hold up. Matter of fact, let's do this. If if you meet a woman, let's say at a Whole Foods, how should you approach that woman?
Look,
Give them the young whippersnappers the game. If you meet a woman in Whole Foods, I'm not talking about Super One, I'm talking about Whole Foods. How are you approaching that person?
Rick James. I'm Rick James. I'm walking up to her and I'm licking the whole side of her fucking face, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the party. Yeah, nigga. Yes. I see you over here looking at the grapes, which the cucumbers over there. Yes, sir. I'm coming for your ass. Look, are we in Whole Foods or are we in Sprouts? Yeah, I'm coming. We
All
good.
right.
You in
So what?
Publix? Yeah, come on.
So that was that's one of those uppity grocery stores? What about in Super One? How can a young man, how can a man approach a woman in a Super One or a Winn Dixie?
And see if you can find a Winn Dixie, but yeah, if
Or in
Super One,
Walmart, how you approaching a woman in a Walmart, bro? How that's going down?
if
How
you
should we
really
approach? How would you do that?
if you really want to get a woman's attention,
Okay, in Walmart.
If you really want her to stop what she's doing and listen
In Walmart, right?
Walmart,
Okay.
Super One, that's the same.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Men, I want you to try this. See if it works. Comment on the video and say how I tried it, it didn't work. Or you know what? Shock the hell out of me, it worked. Walk up to a woman and say, "You work here?" Bruh. She gonna be like, "Bitch, you like I work here?" Oh, I just really look. Real life.
That's a cool one. Hey, bro, that's a good one.
She gonna forget what the fuck she doing. She was like, I was looking for bananas, but this bitch nigga asked me if I work here, dressed in Chanel. I really just wanted your attention. Well, that's not how you get it. Well, allow me the chance to learn how to get it properly. Would you like to?
So comedian James Walker, aka Rev Walker, how are men still approaching women in church? Or should men still approach women in church?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I visit, as a pastor, I go to different churches and I don't tell people. It's kind of like this thing I do where you're like secret boss. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like they normally go to these places and they're the boss and nobody knows.
Yeah.
Well, I go to churches and I'd be like, they don't even know I'm a pastor. I sit in the back or I sit in the middle. But if I see a woman I like and she catches the Holy Ghost and fall down, I fall down on top of her. I fall down right on top of her. Yeah. Oh, me too, bitch. Hey, I see you down there and stuff. What you doing after this? Because Laura's got some good plates, and I'm, yeah, we getting plate lunches. Absolutely, I'm falling right on top of you. Hey, can y'all cover us up with the sheet? I didn't want her to get exposed like that. Yeah, we laying right there. We gonna talk. You still got that spirit in you? Can I get it? Can I get it out you real quick? Yeah.
Rev, there was this woman that sold her boyfriend's shoe collection that was worth $10,000 for $250 because he liked another woman post on Instagram. If that was you or anyone close to you, what's the best way to handle a situation like that?
Call the cops. Call the cops. You're going to jail. You are going to jail. Absolutely. And with no hesitation. I can't believe you called the cops on me, bitch. I can't believe they're not here yet. I can't believe it's not border. Yeah, I promise you, I'm calling the cops. I'm not putting my hands on you.
So you would actually call the cops on your girlfriend?
Yes, my ex.
Like this is your this is not your ex, this is your girl.
Oh no, because I'm breaking up with that funky hoe right then. That's my ex. You're out of there. You're out of there. Nah. You can't call yourself my girlfriend and you sold $10,000 worth of my shoes? What you left me with? Like what kind of shoes you left? Them Converse? Some Kenny Cole? You left with some Kenny Cole? Your ass going to jail.
Man. There was this guy, another viral video of this guy proposing to this woman, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a beautiful setup, man. He had the flowers and the fancy balloons, and he had his loved ones there and her loved ones there, and she turned him down because he didn't get on one knee. What you think about that, man?
Thank God I dodged the bullet. So over you. Good looking now. Yeah, you got, man, look. Man,
Could
hey,
you believe that? Like, is that a good enough
I can't.
reason to turn down a proposal because you didn't get on a knee?
Whatever your reason is, that's great. Thank you. Thank you. Look, we can still be friends if you like, or you can block me on all platforms, whatever it is. I get it. I totally understand. Yeah. You just dodged the bullet. If she turned you down because you didn't get on one knee, can you imagine what other type of business moves you're gonna miss
That's crazy, man.
because of that bad decision? Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Rev, NBA star Michael Porter Jr. Recently said on a podcast. Let me back up. Remember, so Michael Porter Jr. is he just signed for a $200 million contract.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But so he revealed that he goes half on the rent with his girlfriend. We're talking about a dude that's worth $200 million saying, I'm not paying everything. This is 50-50. Let's do it that way. So you have guys not making, they will never see those type of numbers in their life. And they're straining themselves out, to give a lot of these women with these high expectations, these things, Then on the flip side, you have a guy that's making $250 million and saying that I'm going half, 50-50. What should guys that is not in that income stratosphere, what should they be taking from Michael Porter Jr., man?
Again, I'm gonna have to quote my dear friend Joshua Thomas, where he says, "I can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you what I would do if I were you."
Hmm.
I see the advantage in both of them.
Okay.
My most recent relationship, I paid all the bills because I already had the house. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So her income was the savings for the relationship. Like save half of what you
It was
spend.
the savings.
Yeah,
Okay.
like invest half of what you make in your savings. The other half, do whatever you want in
Okay.
our savings. But you get somebody who makes, let's say, Louisiana, Texas. Let's say you get somebody that makes 60,000 a
Okay.
year. You
Okay.
know, you can bank 30 and
Okay.
then spend the other 30. If I'm taking care of all the bills, you know what I'm saying? Like you got that. But 30,000 a year, 5 years from now, you got 150,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and buy a small house cash. We can put a plan together. If we're gonna be together in 5 years, we could buy $150,000 house cash, fix it up for a couple of years, still invest the same things. Now you got in 3 years, you got, and this is just me over talking right here.
But
But
you speaking about if you're coming with the 50-50 approach, right?
yeah, well, I'm
Okay.
coming with the approach that I'm used to, which is
Gotcha.
I
Okay.
pay
Gotcha.
all the
Okay.
bills.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
know, now in 3 years, you still putting those 30,000 aside. So now you got 90,000. We sell this house, 150 has appreciated. So let's say we get 160, 175 plus the 90, we could buy a $260,000 house cash now within three
Okay.
years. And we keep doing the same thing until we get the house that we want.
Yeah.
Now we've been together 10 years and we're on our third house and we have no house note. But that's
Yeah.
plenty. Now, on the $250 million side, where he's making her pay half of it, what I see in that, I see a positive in that because I'm a Libra. I see the
Okay.
positive in that. Basically, the lifestyle that he's giving her with the travel, the celebrity access, the unlimited income, it allows her to still keep some responsibility.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you pay half the bills. Okay, well, whatever lifestyle you want, make sure that it's affordable for you too. Don't just lean on me. Let's make sure it's affordable for you too. You go ahead and you elevate yourself
Good stuff.
and get to where you can pay. If you want $1 million house, $1 million, 20% is 200,000. Um, which means your note would be about a little bit short of $8,000 a month. If you had
Okay.
$1 million house and you put down 200,000, and yeah,
Okay.
your note's gonna be about 8,000. Can you come up with 4,000 a month? If you can't, then don't talk to me about a lifestyle that you can't afford without.
100%, man. Good
You know
stuff,
what I'm
bro.
saying? I understand if your man is doing these things
Uh
alone,
huh.
he can take care of you. But I do understand a man's point of view where he says, "Hey, look, you gotta show me something too. Put some skin in the
Yes,
game.
one percent. Yeah, have some skin in the game, man.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm
man.
at 10% already. How the hell did I do that? That's dumb."
Yeah, man. Let me ask you this, Walker. There's this new social media video, and it seems like it was AI created. So it's R. Kelly featuring Rihanna, and this video have about 30 million views. It's an amazing song. And it's R. Kelly and he's in jail, and just singing about, his downfall and and the things that he regret and the things that, the man that he's becoming. If there's another artist out there that can collaborate with R. Kelly right now, who would that collaboration be, man? Who you can see R. Kelly collaborating with the song with artists?
Bruh, nobody's gonna agree with it until they take a couple of minutes and think about it. The absolute best collaboration for an R. Kelly and them song
Uh-huh.
would be this young man named King George.
Really?
King George is a rapper turned singer. And you've heard his songs. I used to hang out every night. That dude, he's a young dude with an old soulful voice. Man, if you got him and R. Kelly on the same song, my
Really?
God. Yep. Or this fat dude, he's a rapper. Big X the plug.
Big X the plug.
Man,
So a song with Big X the plug and R. Kelly? You think that will go?
that's a win.
Mm.
That's a win. Hey, look,
Mm.
you hear Big X the plug do two verses. And then all of a sudden you hear Pied Piper, yo, and then boom, R. Kelly come out, just start going ham, bro. I'm already look, I'm getting married next weekend, just like that. He makes music that people want to hump to.
You talking about King George
I'm talking about R. Kelly.
or Kelly? Okay.
He's the Pied Piper.
Rev, give me your top five artists Louisiana list. It can
Oh,
be any genre, any. Just give me your top five artists. Not
top five.
any in any particular order. Just give me five artists that you know what. If you don't know about Louisiana, I'm
Yeah,
gonna show you who you should be rocking with.
absolutely. Um, rapper, rapper. Um, top five. You definitely got to put Wayne and Boosie in there.
Okay.
Couple of unknowns. Um, singer, Lady Kim.
Mm.
Singer, Neba Neezy. Neba, Neba's Mr. Fat's wife.
Okay. She sings,
She's
right?
a singer. She's an absolute singer. Yeah, magic, absolute magic about right here. I don't understand what's going on in there,
Uh huh.
but when she sings, magic.
Wow.
Um, there's another artist. She lives in Atlanta. Her name is Dominique Desiree.
Okay.
Absolute magic. She did a country song at a karaoke I was hosting at this restaurant out here in Lafayette, and she did Leanne Rhymes, "How Do I," and her stage presence. Part of the song is "How do I ever survive," and like
Uh huh.
everybody is waiting on the high note. Everybody is waiting, and every time that she sings that part, she goes down.
Okay.
And then the next one, when that the hook comes up, she goes down again. And then the last one, she finally gives it to him. They've been waiting for it the whole song. And boom, she gives it to him, and it's so crisp. It's so
Really?
crisp. Yes, it's climactic. The young lady, those three people, and of course you got David Sylvester. You got a couple of artists, in this area. You got Jacobs. Oh my God, singer out of Lake Charles. My God, I'm just getting old, and stuff just leaves me. But young man, last name is Jacobs. Anyway,
Okay.
I tell you, um, great singer. You got a couple out of Thibodeau and New Orleans. You got some talent in Louisiana.
Okay.
We're gonna expose that. We're gonna expose that for real.
Let's do this, Walker. I'm gonna give a genre. I'm gonna say king of, and then you gonna give me a name, whatever comes to your mind. Okay. Um, who's the king of R&B?
R. Kelly.
Okay. Who's the king of hip hop?
Um, gotta be Jay Z. I'm sorry. And I'm not sorry, actually. It gotta be Jay Z because he made us look at hip hop on different scales.
Okay.
Everybody else did it as an employee. He was the first viable person to really do
Okay.
it on the business side. And he ended up with he had the baddest woman in the game wearing his
We still
chain.
got the baddest.
What you gonna do with that?
um, who's the king of rhythm and blues?
Oh, that's the king of R&B. But
Yeah, right.
who else?
Or just blues? Who's the king of blues?
Blues right now. I don't know. You got that the big buddy with the guitar,
Uh huh.
uh, Fishbone, Catfish, whatever his name is. All time is BB King. All time.
BB King.
Yeah.
That's a good
And,
one.
and if not him, second place would be Bobby Blue Bland.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that raspy voice, the voice control, just a win, an absolute win.
Who has been the greatest group to ever be assembled?
Oh my God, so many great ones. Silk could sing live.
Mm.
We never saw the potential of High Five. We never saw them reach their climax. But Tony Thompson, um, great singer. Uh, woman wise, woman
Okay.
in vogue, in
Oh,
vogue.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they got international love. You know,
Okay.
um, that family, the country family, the Judds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Harmonies on point. Just because they're country and they're white don't mean I don't listen to them. You
Uh
know what
huh.
I'm saying? Like for real, harmonies on point, talent all over the place, and that's definitely one of the greatest.
Who's the king of line dancing?
King of Line Dance. Um, I'm biased. I'm biased. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that can outdo Cupid in the King of Line.
I don't know, man.
I'm giving it a fair shake.
I
I'm
don't
not
know, man.
because if I just say Cupid, I'm from Northside.
I
You can be like,
know,
oh, he from Northside. He gonna
and
say Cupid.
they'll
Real
feel
life,
your
there's nobody.
bias, but the way that Drake has been consistent with his run in hip hop, Cupid has been consistent with his run in line dancing,
Yeah,
just as long or longer,
right.
longer.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not biased, but I mean,
It
if
is
you
what it
look at
is.
the numbers and look at the run, I would say I personally would say Cupid.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of
Personally.
people with one song.
But who let me ask you this. And because we let's not we don't want to be biased. Who who's another line dance artist that's making a, a lot of noise out there also?
I mean, you got that. I don't know his name, but it's something fresh. Whatever fresh. He got
Okay.
the he got the not so white girl dancing to his shit all the time. Um,
Oh yeah, I know you're
Yeah,
talking
like you know,
that.
I'm happy. I'm happy for her success, but yeah.
She do the same dances to the song to the
Mm, you know what I
yeah
mean? You know, like I'm cool. I'm very happy for your success, but
yeah yeah.
yeah, we was waiting for you to have a black baby a long time ago. We was happy that you avoided that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Hey hey who's who's that up and coming artist or artist that you that you're paying attention to and people may not know about?
I don't really listen to new music.
Okay.
I don't listen to a lot. They got this one song that I have on repeat currently. Um and it's called Good to Me.
Okay.
It's a gospel song, but it got curse words in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Good to Me. And it's a piano beat. And then when the beat drop, it
Uh
just
huh.
takes you there. You know what I'm saying? I think it's My K Fresh or something like that.
Uh huh.
But that's if I had to list one, that's him. That's him. And of course Big X Plug.
Let me ask you this before I let you go, Walker. Who is that one non-black person that black people don't play about?
Topanga.
Topanga.
You kiss my ass, nigga. Y'all, if you say something bad about Topanga, I'm gonna see your motherfucking ass. You don't talk shit about Topanga.
I
Oh
thought
yeah.
you gonna see something like Bill Clinton. Topanga?
Nigga, I ain't never had a crush on Bill Clinton.
No.
Topanga? What? Topanga? She's like, that's not even my name. I don't give a shit. Topanga. I follow Topanga on Facebook, on Instagram. Absolutely. Yeah. Topanga called me up right now. Hey, James, what you doing? Nothing. Who is this? This Topanga. Oh, shit. What's going on? I need 175. Bling, 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 bling. I'm
Hey,
sending it.
hey, Rev. Um, listen. So on TikTok, there's this trend now that if you take a picture with your bae, it'll automatically place a song on that picture for
Mm.
you to post. If you would take a picture with your bae right now, what song would TikTok select for you guys?
I'm not in love.
Wait, what?
It's just something that I am going through. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, absolutely. No, this is not the time to fall in love with me. You just catch me in a couple of months. I'm in a rebuilding season right now. Hey man, the Lord is doing some things in my heart right now. And I'm saying some pretty fly shit in the inboxes these days. And I would implore all women to just ignore me at this present time. Yeah, I'm a good time. I'm a great time.
Hey,
Mm.
last thing, Walt. Listen, you're. I mean, you're actually the ideal man that these modern women say they want. I mean, you 6'3", 6 figures. For those girls or those women, older cougars or young ladies, that's in your inbox or give you that attention, when you're on the scene. Um, what's your message to them?
To the women that are giving
To
me
your
attention,
crush, to your crush. What's your message to her right now?
man, you gonna make me call their names. I mean, real
No
life.
names, no names, no
Nah,
names.
you
Just
know
what's the
what? Like
message?
the women that I crush on, they deserve all the attention. You know, and most of the ones that I crush on, I've known for years. You know,
Okay.
it's just my current circumstances. You know, with moving to Louisiana, taking care of my mom,
Okay.
stuff like that. You know, life be lifing. This
Yeah.
year in Facebook, I've seen a lot of my friends lose parents.
Mm.
Um, deal with a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And
Yeah.
my heart goes out to all of them,
Yeah.
all of you guys, that are going through
Yes,
the
indeed. Yes,
emptiness of the
indeed.
world. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And losing your parents is a different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but getting back to that question, what's my message to those women who I'm crushing on? Uh,
No, no, no. What's your message to the women that's crushing on you?
oh, you know what? Honestly, I
Because
don't have.
you the man, you're the man that these modern women say they want.
I
You
don't have.
6'3", 6-figure income. So what's your message to the women that's crushing on you?
I don't
That's
have
the
no.
question.
I don't have nobody crushing on me at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
no, no, no. You,
I'm,
you understand. You never know who's crushing on you.
I'm
If
dark.
if if you're that standard, listen, what
Uh,
I'm saying is that if you are that standard, if you are when a woman explains what they want, if you come up on their radar, so
yeah.
you are that standard that women are looking for. So to those women, what's your message to them?
I mean, look, real life. I just feel like I'm black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the socks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but to those women who are questioning on me, or have even a slight interest in getting to know what a fun, stress-free relationship is about. You know,
Genuine person.
you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
man.
thing is, I wanna implore you that you do not, no matter what people tell you or pressure you to do, you don't have to leave your husband for me. We can
A
coexist.
boyfriend number two.
I'm flexible, amen.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
flexible.
That's my advice. You do not have to leave that man for me at all. You know, and in most cases, my history shows that your husband is gonna like me and he's gonna welcome me
What?
around. I promise you, it's weird,
My
but
husband gonna like you.
he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's just James." You know what I'm saying? No, that's not just James.
He's harmless.
He's harmless.
God damn. Hey man, Rev, man, good stuff, man. I appreciate
Mhm.
you for coming on tonight, man. Next time you see James Walker, of course he'll be back hosting.
Yes.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
I